Hi, I'm Faith Pinot from LA Times Studios in Washington, D.C. Here are some of today's top headlines from the Los Angeles Times. Homeless encampments are coming down across D.C. as federal officials carry out President Trump's citywide crackdown on crime. After declaring an unprecedented safety emergency in the district Monday, Trump announced that homeless people would be moved far away from the Capitol, but didn't say where they'd go. DC's latest numbers show just 5,000 people are experiencing homelessness, a 9% drop from last year. Reporters say that throughout the week, they watched encampments clear. Construction equipment scooped up left-behind belongings as groups of unhoused people were forced to leave. The White House says people will be given the option to go to shelters or receive addiction and mental health services. But for those who refuse, they could face fines or jail time. Now, district officials in Washington say they're rushing to open emergency shelter space, but for many, the future remains unclear. And California's signature climate program, Cap and Trade, is set to expire in 2030. And for those calling for renewal, they could face big challenges. Reporter Haley Smith says Governor Gavin Newsom is leading the charge, pushing the extension to 2045. But lawmakers, industry groups, and environmental advocates are still debating just how the program should be reformed. Many agree that it's a crucial piece in meeting the state's carbon neutrality goals. Cap and Trade limits greenhouse gas emissions by requiring major polluters like power plants, refineries, and other industrial facilities to buy credits for each ton of carbon they release. Then the state uses the auction revenue to fund climate projects. Supporters say it's helped cut emissions by 14% since just 2013. But critics argue it's too weak, with too many free credits up for offer. Some advocates want to tighten the rules, while others warn changes could drive up gas prices and cost Californians jobs. With billions in revenue and the state's climate targets at stake, lawmakers say they hope to see a reauthorization before the legislation ends on September 2nd. For a deeper look into California's climate initiatives, head over to the LA Times for the full story. That's it for now. For these stories and more, be sure to subscribe to the LA Times.